Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and this is Restoration Rescue. So in this week's video, we are going to attempt to continue grinding down on this side of the cab as that one's pretty much set. Still have a little bit of touch up to do on that side, but we have a lot of work to do on this side so we can get this thing ready for some primer. So what we need to do first is hop on in here, start doing a little bit of grinding. Also something that we're going to try and take care of today is we are going to try and get our brake situation set up. I need to either find the brakes line that I have in here somewhere, or I need to go buy some new ones, get that set up. I am going to do the two brake lines, get that set, and have some brakes, so maybe I can do another test drive soon. Probably not today because it is freezing. So it is 31 degrees out today, so we're not going to do a test drive, especially with no windshield. But in good news, that is on the way. So we have a lot of work to do. So let's go ahead, hop in, start doing some grinding, and do some more welding. So here we are on the driver's side of our cab. So we do have some things that we're going to have to take care of as well as holes. So we're going to do some grinding, we're going to do some more welding, and we have quite a bit of welding to do. So if we come right in here, I have a little bit of a hole from rust that I need to take care of right here. We're probably going to just weld it in and grind it back as it's not that big of a hole. I also have a hole here that I need to take care of, as well as we have the hole from the manufacturing up here of this panel. We get this ground down and get this set. A lot of up here is already been kind of ground back. I need to do a little bit better of a job to get in here and into this groove. I have some welding and some touch up to do, but we have a lot of stuff that we need to get through to get this situated. I need to move over my welding sheet so I can protect my seat and a little bit more of the carpet. So I have a lot of grinding back to do. We have the whole channel here done, so that's good to go. We just have to get the door frame where it is. Down on the frame of the door, we didn't have to go in too deep and cut out a lot of metal, so a lot less welding or grinding to do down at the bottom of the door, so that definitely helps out. But we're going to hop in, do some grinding, get some welding done, and make this thing look amazing. All right, so we came in and welded up our three little spot holes that we need to grind back. We also ground back some of our paint back here, and we still have a lot of grinding away of paint to get down to bare metal. Like I said, right here, I don't have as much grinding to do. I have a little bit more grinding right here to do compared to that side, as well as up in this channel. We have some rust here that I've welded over. Got rid of it. It did have some blow through, but that's okay because that's just getting rid of the weak metal. So I have now put it in and filled that up. We have a lot of work to do. This cab on this side is a little bit worse for where I have a couple panels down here and up here that I just need to grind and hit with some welds along this line here and grind away as well. We have pretty much no issues through this back panel down to the bottom where we put in our new rockers. That has to be grinded back, made smooth. We're going to have to use some filler again. This right here was a little worse than the other side, so we do have some things there. So we're going to go ahead and start grinding back some of these welds. I'm probably going to start down at the bottom and work my way up just like I did on the other side. So let's go ahead, hop in, put on our glasses so we have some protection, and start grinding away. So we went and started down at the bottom, and I kind of got a little carried away, and I went and started welding grinding all over the cab. I've opened up some holes that I'm going to have to fill in with some more welds, just stuff that I didn't perfectly weld the first time, but it's getting a lot smoother. We have a lot of paint that we need to knock down and get rid of. The old stuff, I have some stuff to weld up in this corner. A lot of grinding that I'm really going to have to do. I'm going to have to start making the new panel over in here as this started to pull away due to some old rust. I should be able to make something really easy and get that in. I've been searching around in the meantime, still looking for this brake line, and I still can't find it, which is really aggravating, especially since it was like $30. So, and on a budget, that sucks. So we have a lot more stuff to do. I have a lot more grinding. I need to get this hole up here ground down, get this ground, and I'd like to start laying some filler at some point to get this thing looking perfect. I have a lot of work down here, but we are getting along pretty well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and start removing all the paint to get down to just bare metal. So that'll take a couple minutes. I need to get a different head on the grinder and start grinding away. So let's go ahead and start getting rid of some of this paint. So we have majority of the paint gone, all up on this panel. We have a little bit here and a little bit right here left, but my battery in here, my Milwaukee, has died. So I decided to take a break and have a chat. So what we need to do is continue to cut away the paint and weld. We have opened up a couple more holes that we need to address, and weld and leave some more metal so that I can grind it back and make it look perfect. We have a lot of work to do on this frame, this door frame, as well as a little bit left over there. That one, not so much. We only have from about, here up to about here. Not that big a deal. This one, I have everything. We have a spot over here that we don't need to worry about. And then from here all the way up to here, so all the way down pretty much at the bottom of the rocker panel is good. I am going to lay another bead of weld down here at this thing because it is a little ugly. So we'll have to do that. We'll have to come back and do all this. But right now, I'm going to hop over, buy some more brake line, as I can't find the roll that I had in here, and that is driving me absolutely nuts. I know exactly what's going to happen, though. I'm going to go buy some and then find it. That's just the way my life works. But we're going to hop over there and get that. We're going to get under this truck and start putting some new line in so that I can have brakes in this thing so I can kind of move it around and drive it. That will really help out when it comes to our next level of primer, because I want to get this thing outside, back in the paint booth, prime this thing all down, make this thing look all amazing, and get some more sanding and body work done on it. We have a couple dents and a couple bruises that we have located, and I probably will fill those, if not address them correctly. I would have to buy a paint dent remover, or a dent remover, which, it puts the plug in and then you pull it. Those are about $100. I can go buy one, and it's probably something I'm going to need anyway, as I have dents on this truck as well as on the 454. That's something that we need to do. I have a lot of things coming up. So let's hop up to the brakes. I'm going to go get some line, and we'll be right back. So we've gotten back from picking up some brake line. However, as you can see, it is quite cold, and I don't have the finger strength to go ahead and flare all those lines today. Next week, it's supposed to be in the 50s, so we'll definitely hit it then. We have a lot more grinding and a lot more welding to do to get this thing ready. So I don't want to sit here and make you guys watch that every week. One big cool thing that just happened when I was walking out the door, I had a subscriber here who actually came to meet me, which is amazing. He was a really awesome guy to talk to. Reggie, it was a pleasure to meet you. Good luck on your project. If you need help, obviously reach out like I told you. It was just awesome to meet somebody who watches the channel and is a big fan. So thank you for that. It's incredible to meet you guys. I love all the comments that you guys leave for me. I love talking to you guys. You guys are amazing, guys and girls, for all the girls who do watch us as well. But we have a lot of progress that we have made on this truck over the 2 years. Just like Reggie told me, it's incredible. It's not a race. It's a journey. You guys have been here throughout this journey, and we really appreciate you and everything you guys do for us here week in and week out. For me and Tim, you have made this project so much fun. This has renewed my energy, kind of having Reggie show up and talk with him and see people who actually enjoy what we do. I know we guys get comments, but sometimes that extra boost really helps. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. But unfortunately, because it is so cold, we have run out of time for today. I need to go in, thaw out, and we'll be back here next Saturday when we're right here continuing working on the 63. We'll see you guys next week.